All right, so we're ready to classify this insect that we have. And you can see brightly colored wings, on the underside different colors, and has all of its parts and antennas. This came out of the bug box, so I'm ready to go about classifying it because I know what order it comes from, and this is from the order of Lepidoptera. So this helps me then go to this next stage. So we have several insect books. I'm just going to highlight a few of them and how they work. So we're going to start with the hardest book because this is going to prove a point here. So here we have this book, and look here, it has how many species in it? 350. So do you think every insect is in this book? No, so we're going to try to get it close. So don't worry that Mrs. Stoffergen is going to, you don't have the exact species, but if you call a butterfly a ladybug, obviously you're not going to be getting credit. So this book is really nice because you can see all the colorful illustrations, and if you're looking at each page, you're noticing that they're by the order. So all the Neuropteras are there. So I need to go to the section with, I'm just going to try to do this quickly. Oh, there, I'm getting into the butterfly section. So, so now in the butterfly section, I'm starting to look, and I'm looking at, okay, who has the coloration that I'm looking for that's most closely resembled. So there we're getting into some of the moths. So I'm going to go back here. Oh, that's a beautiful one. And so you're going to find that, oh, we're struggling. There's some other big giant ones. Do we have the exact one? Now, if this happens, like especially with butterflies, then you're going to go get a butterfly book. And go, ooh, oh my gosh, just on the cover, is that the one that I'm talking about? So some of these books, especially beetles and butterflies, I have specific books for those to help identify. But let's just say that our butterfly, let me see if I can just go to that page. Well, that's a little different one, so I don't. Let's say we thought it was this one. So we would then write down the common name, Old World Swallowtail, and then we'd also write its scientific name right here. So we get both of that pieces of information. Now, obviously, this letter M should not be capitalized. So make sure that's a lowercase letter, okay? So you can see that these are not going to have every single species. That's why I chose that one. So that book, very helpful. But this one, or not very helpful, this one a little bit more helpful. All right, so then the other kinds of books. These are kind of my favorites for the common insects. These I've had for eons. And this is common insects, and I like it also because it'll have the pupa, what it looks like for some of these. Here is the giant swallowtail caterpillar. So some of you who have the larval stages of some of your insects. So there's a lot of different organisms in this book. So here you can see here's a zebra swallowtail, here's a black swallowtail, here's a tiger swallowtail. So let's say you think it's this one. So it's on page 79. So you find a matching one, and we go to the back in the index, and we look by page number. So you can see here's the zebra swallowtail, and then this is the genus name, there's a species name. Now they made an abbreviation, P, but you would know that it's also the same as here, because they're all in the same genus, they just are different species. Tiger, the tiger swallowtail, here's the P, and then the glaucus, okay? So this book I really like. This one has 225 species. Now this one also is the same kind of thing, just in a little paperback version. So you find, let's say you have an aphid, or ooh, here you have a milkweed beetle. Here's a large milkweed beetle, even though it doesn't have the crunchy wings. So we go to what page it is, and it's page 47. Let's see if I can do this without a hand. Second hand here. All right, and we go right here, and we write down, this is the scientific name. So the common name has been left off in this book. So you found the common name on the previous page, then you write this as the scientific name, genus and species. So these books should be very helpful, as well as some of the internet sites that I've given you. Good luck. You have 10 to classify.